Hi, good morning. Today we are going to start our fourth chapter, oscillation. In first chapter, that is in rotational dynamics, we have studied two types of motion, circular motion and translation or linear motion. In circular motion, the object is moved in circular path along the circumference of circle. And in translational or in linear motion, the object is moved in a straight line in same direction or in one direction. That type of motion is called as a linear or translational motion. Now we have to study another type of motion, that is called as a oscillatory or vibratory motion, or it is also called as a oscillation. Okay, before study that oscillatory or vibratory motion, we have to study one concept, that is called as a periodic motion. Okay, then what is periodic motion? Periodic motion. Okay, this motion already studied in first chapter. Okay, so what is periodic motion? The motion which repeats itself in equal interval of time, that motion is called as a periodic motion. म्हणजे अशी मोशन जी इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम मध्ये स्वतःहून रिपीट होते, त्या मोशनला आपण काय बोलणार आहोत? पिरियडिक मोशन. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, मोशन ऑफ अर्थ अराउंड द सन, then motion of blades of fan, motion of electron around the nucleus. These are the examples of periodic motion. Understood? Oscillatory or vibratory motion, it is the type of periodic motion. Oscillatory motion काय type, periodic motion चा type आहे. Okay, it is the type of periodic motion in which the object or particle or body moves to and fro. कसं होणार आहे? to and fro म्हणजेच काय, पुढे आणि पाठी जाणार आहे, along the straight line, along the straight line. That motion is called as a oscillatory or vibratory motion. Understood? For example, consider the example of simple pendulum. Simple pendulum. Consider the example of simple pendulum. Okay, see here, suppose this is our simple pendulum. Okay, this position is called as the mean position. Understood? This pendulum moves to and fro, okay, in a straight line or along a straight line. This is called as a to, and this is called as a fro. म्हणजेच काय, पुढे आणि पाठी जाणारी मोशन म्हणजेच कसणार आहे? ऑसिलेटरी और वायब्रेटरी मोशन. ओके, फर्स्ट एक्झाम्पल, मोशन ऑफ सिंपल पेंडुलम. सेकंड, मोशन ऑफ निडल ऑफ सेविंग मशीन. आपण शिलाईची मशीन बघितलं तर अप अँड डाऊन होते. ओके, दिस इज अगेन द टाइप ऑफ ऑसिलेटरी और वायब्रेटरी मोशन. अंडरस्टूड? The next concept is our restoring force. Okay, to understand that restoring force, we have to consider the example of spring. So here is a spring. One end of that spring is connected to rigid support and the other end of the spring is connected to the metal block. And the spring and metal block are kept on the frictionless surface, means the friction between the spring and surface is very less, that is nearly equal to 0. Consider this case, that is when the block is not displaced. आपण करतो ब्लॉकचं डिस्प्लेसमेंट करत नाही. सो when the displacement is 0, then the force acting on the block due to this spring is how much? It is 0. If the displacement is 0, then force is how much? 0. Now consider another case, that is if the block is displaced, okay, away from the mean position. आपण काय करतो, त्या ब्लॉकला mean position पासून लांब नेतोय by a distance dx. So what happened? This spring acting a force on the block. हा spring काय करतोय? ब्लॉकवर फोर्स ऍक्ट करतोय. फॉर व्हॉट? टू ब्रिंग दॅट ब्लॉक टू इट्स मीन पोझिशन. त्या ब्लॉकला परत घेऊन येण्यासाठी काहीतरी फोर्स ऍक्ट करतोय. अँड दॅट फोर्स इज कॉल्ड एज अ रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स. अंडरस्टूड? मीन्स what do you mean by restoring force? The force due to which, or the force which bring the object to its mean position. असा फोर्स जो ऑब्जेक्टला मेन पोझिशनला घेऊन येतोय, त्या फोर्सला आपण काय बोलणार आहोत? रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स. दॅट फोर्स इज कॉल्ड एज अ रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स. सपोज दिस डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज मोर. जर आपण डिस्प्लेसमेंट इकडे पर्यंत नेला, खूप घेतलं, तर देन व्हॉट हॅपन? दिस फोर्स ऍक्ट ड्यू टू दॅट स्प्रिंग इज मोर. मीन्स व्हॉट? द फोर्स इज डायरेक्टली proportional to x. X means what? Displacement. The force is directly proportional to displacement. Understood? But if we observe the diagram, then what happens? This force, displacement and the force, they have opposite direction. Force आणि displacement चं direction कसं आहे? Opposite. So here we take the negative sign. Okay, that is force and displacement are oppositely directly. Okay, therefore F is equal to, if we replace this proportionality sign, then its answer is what? Constant, where K is a constant, into X. Understood? Where that K is called as a force constant. केस नाव काय, फोर्स कॉन्स्टंट, और इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज द स्प्रिंग कॉन्स्टंट. Understood? If we consider another case, if the spring is compressed, that is we are doing the displacement of that block away from the mean position and toward the left side, आपण करतोय त्या ब्लॉकला लेफ्ट साइडला मूव्ह करतोय, then this spring acting a force on the block to the right side, that is opposite to the displacement. So again we get force is directly proportional to minus x. Understood? This force is called as a restoring force. Okay, now suppose we have this equation, then what it's therefore if we consider its magnitude, in magnitude we get that f is equal to kx, and therefore we get expression for that k is equal to f upon x. So therefore its unit, SI unit is what? It is Newton per meter. The unit of that force constant or spring constant is Newton per meter, or in CGS system, CGS unit is what? It's Dyne per centimeter. Understood? Now according to Newton's second law of motion, according to Newton's second law of motion, by Newton's second law of motion, what is F is equal to what? It is ma, and therefore comparing this and this equation we get ma is equal to minus kx. From this equation we get a is equal to what? It is k upon m into x. Okay, a is equal to what? K upon m into x. Again k upon m, k is the force constant and m is the mass of the body, object or particle, means the ratio of k upon m is again constant. So here we put that k upon m, which is equal to omega square, where that omega is called as the angular frequency. Okay, in chapter 4, that is in rotational dynamics, that omega is called as the angular velocity, but here the omega is angular frequency. So we get a is equal to minus omega square x. Okay, again omega is a constant, so therefore a is directly proportional to minus x, means the acceleration of particle or object or that block, it is again toward the mean position. Direction of acceleration kuda asnar hai, it is toward the mean position, means direction of acceleration and direction of force both are same, and they are exactly opposite to the direction of displacement. Understood? This is your restoring force. The next concept is our linear simple harmonic motion, or simply SHM. Simple madla S, H and M, SHM. The meaning of linear means along a straight line, eka सरळ line मध्ये, and the meaning of harmonic means repeated motion, अशी motion जी repeat होते. If this motion is repeated, means what? It is periodic motion. So the definition of that SHM becomes the periodic motion in which restoring force is directed toward the mean position. The restoring force is directed toward the mean position, and its magnitude, that is the magnitude of restoring force, is directly proportional to the displacement of particle from the mean position. So म्हणजे अशी मोशन जी पिरियडिक मोशन आहे, ओके, आणि त्याच्यामध्ये रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स कुठे करणार आहे? टुवर्ड द मीन पोझिशन. जो रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स कुठे असणार आहे? टुवर्ड द मीन पोझिशन, and its magnitude, त्या restoring force magnitude is directly proportional to displacement of the particle. Okay, this is your simple harmonic motion. Okay, it is simple harmonic motion. Okay, ह्याच्यामध्ये simple word आहे, but it is not simple motion. Okay, it is very complicated motion. ते कसं बघा? Suppose if we consider this is our mean position, this is our mean position, and this is our extreme position. एक्स्ट्रीम म्हणजे काय? लांबचे. एक्स्ट्रीम पोझिशन. ओके, सो at mean position, what is the displacement? It is 0. So but at extreme position it is maximum displacement, because at extreme position. Then what is the force? At mean position it is 0. Here F is again maximum. Then what is the acceleration? If force is 0, then acceleration also 0. Again here acceleration is what? It is again maximum. Understood? But The velocity of the block at extreme position is what? At velocity is 0. लक्षात इथे काय होणार त्याची velocity 0 होणार आहे. Okay, and if we release then it's move with velocity v. So here we have at extreme position velocity is maximum. इथे काय असणार त्याची mean position ला velocity काय असणार आहे maximum असणार आहे and mean position ला 0. So here what is the kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is half mv square. So kinetic energy how much? 0. इथे kinetic energy किती असणार आहे? 0. Here we get maximum kinetic energy. इथे काय असणार आहे? Maximum kinetic energy. Here the potential energy is how much? It is maximum because we are stretching means stretching that spring. So work is acting on the block as well as spring. So that work is stored in the form of potential energy. So the potential energy at extreme position is maximum and the potential energy at this point is minimum. That is 0. Understood? Again, if we consider any 2 points between the mean position and extreme position, suppose if we consider these 2 points A and B, then the values of these functions x, f, a, v, kinetic energy, potential energy are different for 2 different points. So it is not it is not simple motion. Okay, it is very complicated motion and we have to study that motion. Understood?
Okay, so our first point is differential equation of SHM. Okay, for that we have to consider one particle which that particle is performing SHM. Okay, so consider a particle performing SHM. Okay, we have to consider on one particle and that particle must perform SHM. Suppose its mass is m, let the m is mass of that particle, and x is the distance of that particle from mean position. X का असणार आहे त्या particle distance from mean position. Okay, suppose that particle is performing SHM, that particle SHM perform करत असेल, then restoring force is acting on the particle. Okay, so what is the formula for restoring force? Therefore restoring force acting on the particle, F is equal to minus k. Suppose equation number 1. What is k? Where k is a force constant, where k is called as a force constant. Understood? Now according to Newton's second law, the force acting on the particle is given by mass into acceleration. That is by Newton's second law. What is Newton's second law? That F is equal to mass into acceleration. Equation number 2. Okay, so here we have F. So we can compare equation 1 and 2. Comparing equation 1 and 2. Okay, compare that equation 1 and 2. So we get ma is equal to minus kx. This LHS get cancelled, so we have only ma is equal to minus kx. Rearranging the term, shifting m here, therefore we get acceleration of particle in SHM is minus k by m into x. Suppose equation number 3. Understood? Now we know that the acceleration of the particle is what? It is the rate of change of linear velocity. Acceleration is what? Rate of change of linear velocity. So we get d by dt. What is velocity? Velocity is rate of change of displacement. It is dx upon dt. So d by dt into dx upon dt. It is d2x upon dt square. Okay. So we get the value of acceleration of particle is d2x upon dt square. Okay, put this value in equation 3. Okay, we have to put the value of a is equal to minus d2x upon dt square here. So we get d2x upon dt square is equal to minus k by m into x. Okay, bring that term to the left side. So we get d2x upon dt square plus k by m into x equal to 0. This is your differential equation of SHM. But k by m is what? It is constant term. Therefore we can write d2x upon dt square plus k by m is our omega square into x equal to 0. Okay, this equation and this equation is called as a differential equation of SHM. This equation is called as differential equation of SHM. Okay, where that omega is what? Omega square is equal to minus k by m, and where what is omega? Omega is angular frequency. Understood? Let's see again. काय काय आपण बघायचं आहे. First we consider one particle. That particle is performing SHM. So what is the m? M is the mass of the particle and x is the displacement of particle. When the particle is performing SHM, then restoring force is active on the particle. जर particle SHM perform करत असेल तर काय होणार आहे? तर restoring force त्याच्यावर act करणार आहे. So restoring force is what? It is minus kx. बरोबर? What is k? K is a force constant. Now according to Newton's second law, what is F? F is equal to minus, so F is equal to ma. According to Newton's second law, force is equal to mass into acceleration. Comparing that equation 1 and 2, 1 and 2 ला आपण compare करतोय. Okay, so we get ma is equal to minus kx. नंतर rearrangement करतोय. A is equal to what? We get minus k upon m into x. Okay, but acceleration is what? Acceleration means rate of change of linear velocity. Acceleration का असतो आपला rate of change of linear velocity, and linear velocity is what? It is rate of change of displacement. So we get acceleration is equal to d2x upon dt square. Understood? So after putting the value of a ची व्हॅल्यू आपण कुठे पुट करतो? इक्वेशन 3 मध्ये. So we get d2x upon dt square which is equal to minus k upon m into x. Then rearranging the term, काय होतं आपण minus k upon m ला इकडे आणतोय, लेफ्ट साइड ला आणतोय. So this negative become positive and we get equal to 0. Okay, this is differential equation of SHM. Okay, हे पण differential equation आहे. But k upon m is what? It is omega square. So we get d2x upon dt square plus omega square x is equal to 0. This is the differential equation of linear SHM. Understood? Next one, acceleration, velocity and displacement of particle in SHM. Okay, या पॉइंटवर क्वेश्चन कसा असतो बघा. स्टार्टिंग विथ डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन ऑफ SHM. ओके, म्हणजेच काय, डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन पासून स्टार्ट करा अँड डिराइव्ह द एक्सप्रेशन फॉर एक्सेलरेशन और वेलोसिटी और डिस्प्लेसमेंट. ओके, म्हणजेच कधी कधी तिन्ही सेपरेटली विचारला तर और काय असणार आहे, डिराइव्ह द एक्सप्रेशन फॉर एक्सेलरेशन, वेलोसिटी अँड डिस्प्लेसमेंट, तिन्ही एकत्रही विचारले तर. अंडरस्टूड? सो फर्स्ट इज अवर एक्सेलरेशन. Okay, so we are starting with differential equation. We have differential equation of SHM. What is the differential equation of SHM? It is d2x upon dt square plus omega square x is equal to what? 0. Okay, therefore rearranging the term, d2x upon dt square is equal to minus omega square x. But d2x upon dt square is what? It is acceleration. Okay, d2x upon dt square is acceleration. So we get minus omega square x. This is the expression for acceleration of particle. This is the expression for acceleration of particle. Understood? एकदम छोटासाच पॉइंट आहे, एक मार्क साठी विचारला जातो. Okay, next, velocity of particle in SHM. Okay, in first point we find acceleration of particle. Now we have to find the velocity of particle in SHM. So we starting with that acceleration. We have that a is equal to minus omega square x. Okay, आता आपण फाइंड आउट केलं होतं acceleration मध्ये. Suppose equation number 1. But again acceleration is what? It is velocity upon time. Acceleration म्हणजेच काय? Velocity upon time. Rearranging this term dv by dt, it can be written as dv by dx into dx by dt. काय केलं आपण? Rearrangement. Okay, rearrangement करतोय. So we get that acceleration is equal to dv by dx as it is. Then what is dx upon dt? Displacement upon time is what? It is velocity. Displacement upon time is आपल्याकडे velocity. सपोज इक्वेशन नंबर कंपेरिंग 1 and 2 काय करतो आपण 1 आणि 2 ला कंपेअर करतो. Comparing 1 and 2, so we get that dv by dx into v equal to minus omega square x. Okay, here we are doing one method that is called as a variable separable method. Okay, so means what, v term at one side and x term at other side. So here we get v into dv. Okay, dx is shifted here, which is equal to minus omega square x into what, dx. Okay, now integrating on both sides, दोन्ही साइडला जर तुम्ही इंटिग्रेशन घेतोय, so we get integration of v into dv, which is equal to minus omega square. Okay, we cannot take the integration of omega square because it is a constant, so remaining is x into dx. Okay, so after taking integration, okay, what is the integration of v? It is v square by 2, which is equal to minus omega square. Okay, and what is the integration of x? It is x square by 2, and we take here constant of integration as a c, where c is a constant of integration. Understood? Suppose this equation number 3. Now we have to find that constant. Okay, to find that constant we use the extreme condition, that is we are considering that particle is at extreme position. Okay, so to find c, consider particle at extreme position. Consider particle at extreme position. काय करतो आपण, particle extreme position ला करतो, and we know that at extreme position, what is x? X is equal to how much? It is plus minus a, and what is its velocity? 0. Okay, the plus minus कसा आहे? Suppose if we consider the example of simple pendulum. Okay, this is the mean position. कशाची mean position आहे? Simple pendulum. Suppose if we displace here or displace here, okay, this displacement x is equal to how much? It is a. Again this displacement x is equal to how much? It is again a. But when the particle is to the positive direction of x-axis, then it is plus, and when the particle is toward the negative direction of x-axis, then it is minus a. So here we consider extreme position, that is either plus or minus. So we get extreme position, a displacement x is equal to plus minus. Understood? So when we put here, what is the value of v? Its value is 0. So minus omega square. Now here x square, if we take the square of x, so here the plus minus get positive because the square of plus is plus, as well as the square of negative is again plus. So we directly write a square. Understood? Divided by 2 plus c. Okay, rearranging the term, so we get that c is equal to how much? C is equal to omega square a square upon 2. That put in equation 3, so that we get v square upon 2, which is equal to minus omega square x square upon 2, plus what is the value of c? It is omega square a square upon 2. Okay, if we take 2 common and they cancelling with each other, so we get v square is equal to minus omega square x square plus omega square a square. Okay, understood? Cursor up थोड़ा सा. So therefore v square is equal to, writing positive as first, omega square a square first minus omega square a square second. So here omega get common factor, omega square taking common, remaining is a square minus x square. Okay, this is v square, but we have to find the velocity. Therefore taking square root, आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे? Velocity square नाही, नुसती velocity पाहिजे. So here we get omega under root a square minus x square. Here we take plus and minus sign. Okay, Why we take plus and minus sign? This plus and minus sign indicate if we have v is equal to plus omega into under root a square, that is particle is moving in positive direction of x-axis. This is plus असेल, particle is moving in positive direction of x-axis, and if we have negative velocity v is equal to minus omega, then the particle is moving to the negative direction of x-axis. Understood? When particle is moving in positive direction of x-axis, then we use plus, and when we use negative, then the particle is moving in the negative direction of x-axis. Understood? This is the expression for velocity of particle. This is the expression for velocity of particle in SH. Understood? So काय करायचं पुन्हा एकदा सांगू. First we considering the acceleration of particle minus omega square x. Again we considering the linear acceleration a is equal to dv by dt. Rearranging that term, त्या टर्मला आपण केलं rearrange केलं, dv by dx dt ला काय लिहिलं आपण dv by dx into dx by dt. अंडरस्टूड? मग दोघांना कंपेअर केल्यानंतर काय भेटलं आपल्याला? ओके, dv by v upon dx which is equal to minus omega square x. मग काय आपण व्हेरिएबल सेपरेबल मेथड यूज केली. सो वी गेट v into dv is equal to minus omega square x into dx. मग याला इंटिग्रेशन घेतलं लगेच. ओके, एक्चुअली मेथडच आहे इंटिग्रेटिंग ऑन बोथ साइड. सो वी गेट इंटिग्रेशन ऑफ दैट v, it is v square by 2, then omega square is as it is because it is a constant term, and integration of x, it is x square by 2, and the constant of integration is c. Okay, to find that c, we are considering the extreme conditions, that is the particle lies at extreme position, so its cover distance is equal to how much? Plus minus a. But at extreme position its velocity is how much? Its velocity is 0. Okay, extreme position ला काय होतं, particle ची velocity 0 होते, because suppose this is a pendulum. Okay, so this is its mean position. If it moves here, okay, at this point, that is at extreme position, its velocity काय होणार आहे? 0 होते, because its velocity 0, so it again come back to its original position. Okay, so again at this position its velocities become 0. Okay, जर velocity जर 0 झाली नाही तर काय होणार? then the particle is moving in this way, circular मध्ये तो मूव्ह राहणार आहे. Okay, to complete that oscillation the velocity becomes 0 at extreme position. So we consider that 0. Putting this value we get c is equal to how much? It's c is equal to omega square into a square. Now putting that value here, c ची value they put केली, so we get, and cancelling 2 with each other, we get this equation, rearranging the term, and finally we get the expression for velocity of particle in SH. Understood?
Okay, third is our displacement of particle in SH. So we have the expression for velocity v is equal to omega under root a square minus x square. Okay, here we are considering only magnitude. Okay, in magnitude. Again, suppose equation number 1, and we have the velocity in terms of displacement. What is its velocity in terms of displacement? It is dx upon dt. So comparing this equation, okay, compare, we get dx upon dt which is equal to omega under root a square minus x square. Again using that variable separable method. So here that x term here, so we are bringing that x term here, therefore we get 1 upon under root a square minus x square into dx. So dt is shifted there, which is equal to omega into dt. Now we have to take the integration. So integrating on both sides, therefore we get integration of 1 upon under root a square minus x square into dx, which is equal to omega is constant, so we are not taking its integration, into integration of dt. Okay, so therefore the integration of this is sin inverse of x upon a. याचं इंटिग्रेशन काय असणार आहे? sin inverse of x upon a. इंटिग्रेशन चॅप्टर मध्ये तुम्हाला होऊन जाणार आहे. ओके, सो विच इज इक्वल टू ओमेगा as it is. what is the integration of dt? Its integration is t, and here we are taking the limit constant of integration as a phi. Okay, where phi is a constant of integration. Now if we bring that sign here, so we get x upon a equal to sin ला तिकडे घेऊन होणार sin inverse होणार sin inverse becomes sin of omega t plus phi, and therefore x is equal to we get a into sin omega t plus phi. This is the expression for displacement of particle in SHM. Okay, this is the general equation. This is the expression for displacement of particle in SHM. It is called as a general form. It is general form of displacement. Okay, understood? Now we have to find the displacement of particle in SHM when that particle starts from mean position and extreme position. Okay, so at mean position, that x is equal to 0, and if it starts from mean position then t is equal to 0. Therefore that x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi is equal to, okay, if x is equal to 0, a sin, if we put t is equal to 0, then this term becomes 0, so we get 0 plus phi, and therefore 0 is equal to a sin phi, and therefore if we bring here, we get that sin phi is equal to how much? 0, and therefore if we bring that sign here, we get that phi is equal to sin inverse of 0. Okay, then what is the value of sin inverse of 0? Therefore we get that phi is equal to 0 degree, or that phi is equal to 180 or pi degree. Understood? And if we put the value of this value of phi 0 or pi in here, suppose equation number 1, okay, putting that value in 1, so we get that x is equal to a sin, if we put first phi equal to 0, so we get omega t plus 0, or x is equal to a sin omega t plus pi. So its answer is a sin omega t, and here we get x is equal to minus a sin omega t, because if we apply the trigonometric function sin 180 plus theta, sin 180 plus theta, sin 180 plus theta, then its answer is minus sin theta. Okay, so we get, therefore we get the expression for that displacement of particle is plus minus a into sin omega t. Understood? This is the expression for displacement of particle in SHM when that particle starts from mean position. Okay, now for extreme position, okay, extreme position, at extreme position, what is the displacement? It is either plus or minus a. Extreme position la displacement किती असणार आहे? Plus or minus a, and if it starts from extreme position, then its time is 0. Understood? म्हणजेच काय, suppose if we consider the pendulum, then this is its mean position. Mean position ला x किती असणार आहे? 0. Suppose at extreme position either this or this, so this displacement is our a, that is minus a, and this displacement is plus a. Okay, this is our x, this is our x, so we get x is equal to plus minus a here. Understood? So put here, therefore x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi, which is equal to, what is the value of x? It is plus minus a, so equal to a into sin, again if we put t is equal to 0, we get, okay, so a get cancelled, we have only plus minus 1 into sine phi, and therefore if we bring that sine to the other side, then sine theta, sorry, phi is equal to how much? It is sine inverse of plus or minus 1. Okay, so for plus 1 the value of sine inverse is 90, and therefore we get phi is equal to pi by 2. It is for plus 1. Pi by 2 किती असणार आहे, म्हणजे sin 90 is 1, so sin inverse of 1 is pi by 2, or for minus it is 3 pi by 2. Okay, its value is here ready, na? So putting the value here, therefore कशामध्ये put करतो आपण, suppose equation number 2 put in 2, therefore we get that x is equal to a sin omega t plus pi by 2, or x is equal to a into sin omega t plus 3 pi by 2. Okay, we have the formula sin pi by 2 plus theta. What is the formula for sin pi by 2 plus theta? That is sin 90 plus theta is cos theta, and that sin 3 pi by 2 plus theta, its value is minus sin theta. Its value is how much? Minus cos theta. Understood? So we get its answer. Its answer is a cos of omega t, or its answer is a, and its answer is minus. So here writing minus here, a into cos of omega t. Understood? So finally we get x is equal to plus or minus a cos omega t. This is the expression for displacement of particle when it starts from the negative extreme position. Okay, in this equation and in this equation, this plus and minus indicate that, suppose here if we have plus sign, then suppose this is the mean position, suppose we have plus sign, that is the particle is moving toward the positive direction of x-axis, and if you have negative sign, then the particle or the object is moving in the negative direction of x-axis. Similarly for this. Understood? Positive means toward the positive direction of x-axis, negative means toward the negative direction of x-axis. Understood? Okay, the next point is minimum and maximum values of acceleration, velocity and displacement. Okay, so here first is acceleration. We have the expression for acceleration, a is equal to minus omega square x. Okay, so number 1, at mean position, what is the value of x? X is equal to how much? 0. Therefore we get a is equal to, if we put x is equal to 0 here, we get a is equal to minus omega square into 0, and therefore we get a is equal to 0. Okay, so it is the minimum acceleration which is at mean position. So the second case, at extreme position. At extreme position, what is the value of x? It is plus or minus a. It is plus or minus a. So if we put here, therefore we get a is equal to minus. Okay, if we put minus and plus, so we get minus plus omega square into a, because here we have minus into plus minus, so minus into plus, which is equal to minus, and minus of minus, so it is plus. So here we get plus minus plus into omega square a. This is the maximum value of acceleration. Okay, so we can say that the acceleration is minimum at mean position and acceleration is maximum at extreme position. Okay, now for velocity, same. Number 1, at mean position, what is the value of x? X is how much? It is 0. X is equal to 0. So if we put 0 here, therefore we get v is equal to plus minus omega under root a square minus 0. Okay, so what is the root of a square? It is plus a. So we get v is equal to plus minus a. This is the maximum value of velocity. Now for second case, at extreme position, what is x is equal to how much? It is plus or minus a. Therefore that v is equal to plus minus omega, here a square. Now minus, if we take the square of plus minus a चा square काय असणार आहे? It is plus, and the square of a is a square, so which is equal to plus minus omega into square root of 0. Okay, the square root of is 0 is 0 into that omega is 0, so we get v is equal to 0. Understood? So this is our minimum velocity. Minimum velocity means at mean position the velocity is maximum, and at extreme position the velocity is minimum. Understood? And exactly opposite for acceleration. Acceleration is minimum at mean position and maximum at maximum at extreme position. Understood? Now for displacement. Okay, so case number 1, at mean position, this omega t plus phi, that is theta is equal to omega t plus phi is equal to 0 or 180, 0 degree or 180 degree, and therefore we get that x is equal to a into sine 0, or we can put sine 180. So x is equal to how much? 0. We get minimum displacement. Okay. Now second case, at extreme position, that theta, that is our omega t plus phi, is pi by 2 radian or 3 pi by 2 radian, म्हणजे 90 degree or 270 degree. Okay, so if we put, therefore that x is equal to a sine, if we put pi by 2, that is omega t plus pi by 2, so we get sine pi by 2, a into sine pi by 2, or x is equal to a into sine 3 pi by 2. Okay, so here we get x is equal to sine pi by 2 is how much? Sine 90 degree is 1, so x is equal to, we get plus 1. Similarly, if we put x is equal to a into sine 3 pi by 2 is minus 1, therefore we get x is equal to minus a, and therefore we get the value of the displacement at extreme position is plus minus a. Understood? This is our maximum displacement. हा काय असणार तुमचा maximum displacement. Okay, these are the maximum and minimum values for acceleration, velocity and displacement. Okay, the question is only for 1 mark. It is either one line or MCQs. Understood?